Do you have a bit of the save the world in you? Do you try to do your part to minimize your carbon footprint because you recognize that the earth might be in trouble? Maybe you sort out your trash into plastic, paper and cardboard, but is this enough? Here's where the concept of wish cycling comes in, where we dispose of waste in the hope that it will be recycled, but unfortunately, it just can't be. Sure, that plastic bottle may have the 3 recognizable arrows, which means that it can be recycled, but is it recyclable in your area? Or maybe something like old umbrellas. No area can recycle that because it's unrecyclable. So let's take a look at what can and what can't be recycled. On the recyclable list, we have things like cardboard, steel cans, aluminium cans, or is it aluminum, and some kinds of glass bottles. With paper, white papers and phone books can be recycled, but papers that have been waxed, such as cards, cannot. Things like oil never actually go bad, just dirty. So if you can clean them, you can reuse them. In Africa, only South Africa and Egypt have the capacity to recycle oils, lubricants, and greases. Other items that can't be recycled at all include disposable diapers, some kinds of takeaway coffee cups, and I can't believe it has to be said, but dead animals. And it's not just about knowing what can and can't be recycled. What you recycle also needs to be clean, or it will compromise the quality of the product it's recycled into. So remember to scrape out the bottoms of those jars before you throw them out. The country currently topping the ranks as the best recycler in the world is Germany, which recycles 66.1% of its waste. Smaller nations often have no recycling capacity, so you'll find places like Liechtenstein or Cape Verde which recycle at 0%, partly because they're so small and also because they have no recycling infrastructure. So they end up exporting their trash for recycling in other places. Numbers for Africa are hard to come by just because recycling is mostly driven by the informal sector, but the United Nations reckons that Africa as a whole recycles about 4% of its waste. So, if you're keen to do your bits and keep your waste out of landfills, you can find out what can and can't be recycled in your area. And of course, if you really want to avoid wish cycling, your best bet is to limit the amount of waste you generate in the first place.